Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
I know how y'all feeling. We got my boy Diggs out. And we gonna talk about it. Trevon Diggs out for the season. And what does his injury mean to the super defense? So we gonna measure that Kool-Aid today. Obviously we go freestyle. So y'all sit back, relax, really relax, and we gonna talk about it. Be right back.
Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Let's go.
New watch, no diamonds, new watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, new watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride for the win, still move on the hush, never run for none. I face my fears, I just drop a nine, month to month, still from year to year. New watch, no diamonds, new watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, new watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest, and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a rest. Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to vet. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my D-Day. New watch, no diamonds, new watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, new watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
All right, Cowboy Nation, let's pick it up. Come in and have a seat.
Do it again, again, again.
All the executives in the building, let's go, let's get it.
Do it again, again, again.
All right. All right, so obviously the wind got knocked out of us today. It did. I know we go, and rightfully so, put on a brave face, as we should. Next man up, right? We go say that, but we got to keep it real. We lost a big one today. We lost a big one for the season. It's no way to soften the blow of a guy that was clearly trending to be the best corner. It was early, but he was headed that way. So everybody that's been excited about this defense, excited. We breaking we already above record pace by 17 sacks. We already 17 sacks ahead in terms of pace. Starting off like that. And then your boy Diggs go down for the year. So obviously I know that took the wind out of some of us. But I also played cornerback. And one of the things that I still try to practice to this day is to have a short-term memory, to where you really in life go get hit with things and you got to shake it off and get up and keep playing. If you focus on the negative sometimes too long, the negative stays with you longer than it should have. So we all in life need to learn how to kind of get hit. When somebody make a play on you, do you quit in life? Or do you say, you know what, good shot, now you finna get my shot? So I suggest we kind of look forward to the positive as fast as possible. As fast as possible. I'm gonna just kind of tell a story just a little bit, because this reminds me it used to happen when I used to, have and lead and train a lot of salespeople. I used to watch people when they would lose a sale that they was working for. And they would, obviously when you lose a big sale and a big commission could have hit your pocket and you watch it go through, it just goes out, it's blown out your hands. You was counting the money. You was like, I was getting ready to make 600 on that. I was getting ready to make 1,000 on that, right? And it's gone. And I used to just watch people after stuff like that happen, and I would watch what they would do. You know what they would do? They would hang up the phone and complain. And then they would go tell people how they almost had this sale, and I would have made this much if I would have made that sale. And then they'll go to the water cooler and they'll tell everybody at the water cooler how bad that was and how they was right there. They just lost $700 just like that. Then they would go to the break room and they would talk about it. Then after the break room, they would take a smoke break and still talk about it. So we done wasted 3 hours of time where you could have been on the phone trying to get a new deal, but you spend all your time worried about that deal you lost. So, and I used to just tell the people I would train, I would say, now watch what this person do that they just lost their sale. Because they obviously don't know the value of their time. And they will watch. I say, watch what he do. He go talk about it over there. He go talk about it over there. He go be talking about it after lunch. He go still be talking about it tomorrow. That one sale that person lost. So we got a loss today. We did. All right. We did. Yeah. So, yeah, my boy say Running Bell doing this thing. And see, Running Bell, just real quick, shout out to my boy Toot. See, Toot, he purchased the Boss Cowboy Guide. See, Running Bell was one of my sleepers in the book. And so it show you when you stick to your own odds, you gonna be right more than you wrong. Like Running Bell was one of my top sleepers out of Michigan. I'm not surprised he balling at all. At all. I called him one of the best route runners and a true sleeper. And he was. He really was. So thank you, Toot, for recognizing that and actually reading the book. And then Pastor Tell say, boss, I ain't gonna lie, I'm hurt. This one hurt. This one hurt. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the other side of this, all right? So, y'all know I still measure Kool-Aid, so let's get it. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. All right. Mr. Adams, he said, look out, boss. What's up, Oak Cliff? What's up, fam? What's going on? I see y'all super chats too, man. I'm putting them away for the super chat report. And we go get on the phones fast today because I want to hear from y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all want to talk about this, and I want to hear from y'all as well. So I'm going to kind of measure the Kool-Aid on this and then, you know, take the super chats and we go get right on them phones. So y'all be prepared to call in and we go talk because I know a lot of people want to talk. But let me measure this Kool-Aid on this. So, yes, losing Diggs is bad. Nobody's going to deny that. It's epic. You know what I'm saying? That's epic. So after I've grieved, now I got to look at what we got. Like, so for people that purchased the book, the Boss Cowboy Guide, right? Because I wrote 4 books about how to build the Dallas Cowboys with free agents as well as draft choices. And I only put people in the book that I feel are ideal fits for the Dallas Cowboys. The reason why I brought that up, because guess who's in my book? And I don't put everybody in my book. Out of about 500 people that's draft candidates, I'm only going to have about 140 in the Boss Cowboy Guide. So it's a slim chance as any draft candidate is going to be seen by me as an ideal fit. But that should make y'all feel good to know that Bland made the Boss Cowboy Guide. So I always had, even before he was drafted to the Dallas Cowboys, he was in the Boss Cowboy Guide. And what I specifically said about him is that you see all the playmaking ability. The only thing is you couldn't really trust his film because he was coming from a small school. One of the biggest weights that I put on players is what do they do against obvious NFL competition. You really couldn't see that in Bland because the competition that he was going against was not on that level. So I couldn't just boost him too high in the Boss Cowboy Guide. I couldn't boost him too high because it wouldn't have been a fair comparison, and I just don't do that. Plus, I also know that the Dallas Cowboys generally do not go after small school guys. So if I made an exception in the guide to put him in, I did it against the normal rules of the Dallas Cowboys, meaning he showed me something exceptional to make me say, you know what, even though I know Dallas don't look at small school guys, this guy looks like he belongs. This still has to do with Diggs, okay? This still has to do with Diggs. So I'm breaking down the other side of this injury, right? Because the question is, what does his injury mean to the super defense? And so we talking about that. We're addressing this head on. And so it goes back to the research that I already did on Bland before he was even drafted to the Dallas Cowboys. I said before he was drafted to the Dallas Cowboys that he was an ideal fit.
Finish him.
So let me ask y'all a question. Who had a better year one? Diggs or Bland? I'm gonna pause. I want to hear y'all answer too. Who had a better year one? I would say Bland did. Just my honest opinion. I felt like Bland was a more complete corner earlier than Diggs. What year is this for Bland? And it's funny that I'm seeing that a lot of y'all putting Bland. This is crazy. I didn't expect this either. James Ruff, Bland. Marcus, Bland. One-handed bandit, Bland. Pastor Taff, he said Bland, of course. Rasta said Bland, rookie year. I didn't know it was this many, man. Miss Lockhart, Bland. Common sense, Bland. So, going back to my question then, what year is this for Bland? Coach Q, year 2. One-handed bandit, year 2. Stargate, year 2. Miss Lockhart, year 2. When do players make their biggest jump? All players. Historically, players make their biggest jump year 2. So yeah, it's bad that we lost Diggs. Horrible. Sometimes though, people's tragedies can become other people's opportunities. Bland is a dog. I think he got the mentality to take this right on. I play corner. I can look you in your eye. I can tell when you got it. When you got that fearless in you. Bland has that and has always had that. I'm serious. Bland is the true definition of a corner. He don't get too high on stuff. He don't get too low on them stuff. And he very, very consistent. So, with the loss of Diggs, what does it mean for the Super D? What it really means is other guys got to step up. First, Bland. And let me ask y'all a question. And I'm being honest. No wee-woo, all right? Don't answer with no wee-woo, but I'm asking y'all a real question.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee-woo.
Did Bland play like a first rounder last year? I want to hear y'all answer. I'm not going to hear answer. I want to hear y'all answer. Did Bland play like a first round corner last year? My boy Life Crazy said yes. We got one yes. Answer what you really feel too. No wee-woo. I want to know what you really feel. And I'm seeing 1,000 people say yes. Them yeses coming in a lot. Ooh, I can't even show all y'all yes. Y'all blowing up the internet with these yeses. So I'm seeing, okay, I got to show these yeses because it's off the chain. My boy Brian said, hell yeah. Nick Swag said, yes, sir. Jeffrey Smith said, he's paused. And then One-Handed Bandit said, yes. And then Marcus said, he definitely played like a first round corner. Paul. Ooh, look at this. And this is real. Yep, just as good as Sauce. Yes, and I agree. Star. Yes. Luke's. Yes. Benjamin Robinson. Listen, this is a universal yes. I don't think I see no no's. Hold on, let me see. So, and that's why I just asked the question. I didn't want to tell y'all what I think. I want to see what y'all think. Then I'm going to tell you what I think now. I'm thinking like y'all. I'm thinking he also played like a first round corner. So this is the deal. When you lose Diggs, you losing the all-pro. But let me ask you, like, if we just stop and measure the Kool-Aid, how would y'all feel about a first rounder playing next to Gilmore? Would you be as worried? Even though this is bad, because some of y'all saying talk me off the ledge, all I'm doing is measuring the Kool-Aid. My boy Life Crazy say, boss, we need to find a word. It probably ain't coming, brother. To be honest, we all too busy to do it together right now. But it's coming Tuesday for sure. So, yeah. So when you measure the Kool-Aid, right? When you really, if you just focus on, we lost Diggs, the only thing that's going to hit you is panic. But when you stop, think about it, measure the Kool-Aid, the anxiety should lessen when you kind of really look at what we've always been built on with this D, which is what? Depth. So, is Diggs way better than Bland right now? Yes. If anybody think I'm saying Bland is as good as Diggs right now, the answer is
oh hell no.
But do we have a first round talent replacement now? We do. Huh. So in terms of corner 1 and corner 2, I feel good.
Bruh.
I do.
You want answers?
That's why you came here. And I'm giving it to you. And I played the position. So it's hard to find somebody more credible about this particular topic. It is. It's hard to find somebody more creditable. So this hurts. Hell, man, this hurts. But should we panic? No. In my opinion, we should treat this no different than Dunno. Next man up. The Cowboys prepared for this. Shout out to Will McClay, shout out to Stephen Jones, and shout out to Jerry Jones. See, when you already prepared for the worst don't scare you. Because they was prepared for the worst. This would happen when you build depth. Yeah. Is Marquise Bell likely better than Dunno? Probably not. But guess what? He also could be. I'm dead serious. Yeah, I got your super chats. I see all y'all super chats. I'm putting them to the side. And I'm going to address y'all super chats. And then the Philly Mike. Appreciate this, Philly Mike. Classic from my boy Philly Mike. He said, sucks to lose him all year. Yeah, it does. You know, but also classy of you, because there's some people from the opposing teams that's going to actually celebrate this, which is weird. But Philly Mike showing a lot of class, not celebrating the injury, even though he's a division opponent. Also, Philly Mike got a poppin' Philly page. If anybody want to get some intel on Philly, he's a good source for that. I promise you that. He does a good job. So hold on real quick. We got to do some housekeeping just real quick. We got 183 people watching and only 85 likes. I know we shook up. We should be. We are shook up. You know what I'm saying? But we still, see, that's why we got to be composed right now. See, when you shook and you nervous, a lot of times you forget to do the basic things. You get in your head. Like we even forgot to hit the like button. We so freaked out about this Diggs situation. Take a second, stop, hit the light. Let's get back in the zone, because we still got to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? We still got to win a championship. But I am really measuring this Kool-Aid, and I'm being honest on this. This is not fake optimism. Y'all said y'allself. I'm pretty sure even Philly Mike would say this, and he hates us, that Bland played like a first rounder. So I'm not, so this is how I see it, and I'm not trolling when I say this. Okay, we did clearly have the best corner room in the league when we had Gilly with Diggs. We not gonna deny that. We had the best corner room. But I'm gonna say this, now we still have one of the better corner rooms. And I will compare our corner room right now to Philly right now. Our cornerback room. I would say Gilly and Slay are comparable. And I would say Bradbury and Bland are comparable. So let me ask y'all a question. Would you be afraid if you was going into a game with Slay and Bradbury? Because see, CeeDee Lamb cooks Bradbury every time they play. So obviously Bradbury is not perfect, but Bradbury is very good, and sometimes he has some damn good games. So in my mind, we went from having two crazy, fantastic, dominant, dope corners to now we have a dope corner and a real good corner. I'm cool. So that's the measure Kool-Aid on corner 1 and corner 2. But now we got to discuss, and we go get on the phone. We go take the super chats and get on the phones after this. And I'm seeing some people say Bradbury is good, but I prefer Bland. I want to see Bland more before I just fully crown him over Bradbury. But I'm saying they're comparable. That's what I'm saying. They're comparable. I feel good about it. But this is the deal. 70% of offenses now are going to run 11 personnel. Okay? So that means that a lot of defenses have to counter opposing offenses in a passing league with nickel. So your third corner is just as important as sometimes corner 1 and corner 2. So let me explain. Last year we kept saying, and it wasn't quite accurate, that it was a battle for cornerback 2. It never was a battle for cornerback 2. Cornerback 2 was settled. Yeah, and my boy Philly Mike saying seeing Bland take that role is interesting. It is. And see, this is the thing, Philly Mike. And you know this, you know, being a guy that support his team, how many guys from Philly stepped up just because they just got their opportunity? Y'all got one of the best left tackles in the game right now. Hands down. What would have happened if Peters never got hurt? You would never even known that you had that great talent that y'all had at tackle. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, but the thing is, our guy has shown that he has the pedigree for big moments. He does. Bland is not the blinking type. I've never seen Bland blink. I've seen him get beat. I've never seen him shaken from being beat, ever. It's like he forget about it immediately, and he go right back to playing hard. So, but going back to what I was saying, it never was a contest for corner 2. That was settled last year. Corner 2 was Bland. But what was happening is when they would go to nickel, Bland would go from outside and then play the nickel, and then they would put another corner on the outside. That was really corner 3. So the battle was corner 3. That was the real battle. People were saying it wrong. It never was a battle for corner 2. Corner 2 was settled. It was Diggs and it was Bland. This is how you know. Whenever they went to a base defense, right? A base defense is a defense that doesn't have any extra DBs, no big nickels, no small corners or nickels, none of that. It's just corner 1 and corner 2. A base defense is usually going to go against what's called 12 personnel, where you have 2 tight ends, and you have to match that package with linebackers that fit. So you won't counter a lot of times 12 personnel with a nickel, because you can have a tight end versus a nickelback, and that creates a running advantage to that offense. So what defenses will do is they'll watch the personnel go into the huddle, then they'll call out the appropriate package. So the appropriate package for 12 personnel was the base defense, where you only had 2 corners. And every time they was in that package, the 2 corners that came out last year was Bland and Diggs, which lets you know who was the true starting number 1 and number 2 corners. So the issue is, what do we do about cornerback 3? Cornerback 3 don't look bad. Now, obviously, what we all wanted was Diggs, Gilly, and Bland. Man, it was gonna be a long year for offenses. With them 3, it was gonna be a long year for opposing offenses. Having to go against Gilmore, Bland, and Diggs, bro. But the slot cool. This is the thing about J. Lou. J. Lou, he plays a hellified slot. I've never worried about J. Lou. Even when J. Lou gets beat, I ain't never worried about J. Lou. J. Lou is a competitor. I'm not worried about J. Lou. Not even a little bit. And I'm going to tell you another thing about J. Lou. J. Lou was the original ball god of this team. What happened is ball god met the Lord. The original sticky finger dude was Jordan Lewis. So we still not losing ball skills in our secondary. Gilly got ball skills. Jordan Lewis has tremendous ball skills. I want y'all to remember that Jordan Lewis' ball skills so good that Jason Garrett was putting him on offense occasionally. Do y'all remember that? So, yeah, Coach Marv, you can give your thoughts. I'm gonna turn on the phones in just a second. So, and all I'm doing, y'all, I'm not giving you an optimistic show. I'm just honestly answering the question. I'm answering one question. What does his injury mean to the super defense?
You want answers?
I'm giving it to you. I'm telling you. Yes, this hurts, but when you truly measure the Kool-Aid, we are still in a dominant position. I'm just being honest, y'all. We are still in a very dominant position. But not only that, not only Jordan Lewis, people forget about Noah. See, Noah is the ultimate marshals. And the Dallas Cowboys have been targeting the hell out of marshals. So we got some people that's new to my channel. People that been with me for a while know exactly what I'm talking about. So I created a term called marshals, right? And so Marshalls is a department store where basically you can get name brand products generally at a value deal. And they get a lot of their inventory from high-end stores. So You might see stuff in Marshalls, but it really came from Neiman Marcus. The only thing about Marshalls is that usually when it's in Marshalls, it's a flaw on it. So if somebody return an item to, let's say, Neiman Marcus, they might resell it down to Marshalls, so Marshall could then sell it back to the public at a better price. So Marshalls is basically flawed, former great players. And the Dallas Cowboys have been bargain shopping and building a roster off the fringes from these Marshall type free agents. People that had former resumes or former greatness on their resumes. We've been cleaning up with this strategy. Cook is that Marshall's guy. Gilmore is a Marshall's guy. Amari Cooper was a Marshall's guy. Cobb was a Marshall's guy. Quinn was a Marshall's guy. That's our strategy of what we do. Noah is a Marshall's guy. Noah was a former first rounder that we swapped out for Kelvin Josephs. Am I saying he's the absolute answer? No. But is he also fantastic depth? Yes. Not just good depth, fantastic depth. And I also want to say Noah is another corner that made the Boss Cowboy Guide. He was rated in my book the second ranked corner. He wasn't in a strong class like Kelvin Josephs, but in his class, he was the second best corner to me. Very competitive, come up and tackle, a former track guy. He has a pedigree. I know all about Noah. I wrote a book on this dude. Noah has a pedigree of coming from world-class sprinters. Noah is a good athlete. So even if Jordan Lewis, something happens with him, we still are not in the trash, even from losing Diggs. So anyway, man, I want to answer the question. I'm going to get to these super chats. Then we go get right into the phone. That's how we go do it. So when I get into yeah, and this is real. He said, boss, this one hurts regardless of depth. It does. But we gotta shake it. We gotta shake it. Yeah, the link worked, coach. The link worked. But we gotta shake it. You know, so, and I'm gonna shake it. We all gotta shake it. Now, I'm not gonna tell you when to shake it. I try to still live by the same rules that I had when I was playing, where I'm gonna give any kind of something that can go wrong, I'm gonna only give it 10 seconds of my energy. Then I'm moving on. So that's my rule. When I saw the news, my heart broke. Ugh. Just like getting beat on a touchdown or getting beat for a first down, it hurt. Like, damn, I let my team down. I let this whack dude catch this ball on me. But I'm gonna only think about that for 10 seconds. How long y'all take, that's up to you. I'm not gonna even rush you. It might take some of y'all a week. It might take some of y'all 24 hours. I'm trying to be over it in 10 seconds. And I'm just like, I'm moving on to how we go win without my boy in 10 seconds. That's just me though. I'm not saying be me, but that's honest. So, but I do understand the pain. I do. Because he was a rock to the D. And he was completely unselfish. He signed a team-friendly deal. All right, let me go back to these super chats, man, real quick. All right, so the first super chat that came in from my boy One Handed Band. He said, think about this. I like this. He said, think about this. Overshawn got injured. The Bell took his spot and he balling. We got great depth. Exactly. Nobody would have even been thinking about Bell or Thomas, Wanye. Nobody would even been thinking about him without the Overshawn injury. That's why I said sometimes when guys go down, it's an opportunity for another guy to be even better, i.e. Romo versus Dak. And so many other examples, to where guys stepped, i.e. La'el Collins versus Terrence Steele. It's so many times our heart were broken. I'm just keeping it real. Our hearts dropped when we heard about, keep it real. All of our hearts dropped when we heard about La'el Collins being gone for the year with that hip. We had no idea that Terrence Steele was getting ready to step up and become a monster right tackle. It's just what it is. So it hurt, and I hear you in the back. Whoever's in the back, just give me a second to finish these super chats. He said, Chris 214, he said, last year Michael backed out of Undisputed because of Dak injury. Do you think he'll do the same thing about the Bleacher Report? I don't know. We go see though pretty soon. All right, hold on real quick. I think that's Coach Marv. Is that you, Coach?
That's me.
All right, so you said you wanted to give your thoughts. What's on your mind?
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I know I was you see the background, boss. I was putting up some stuff, man, to get ready for the live stream on Sunday before I get back when I get back from out of town. And I saw the report, and I was amazed by the report about Diggs. I pray for the young man for him to speedy return. I'm so happy he got his bag. This is why you get your bag before you go into your contract year, because you don't know what may happen. Anything can happen. But I just want to caution, just like I'm glad you brought out a show to pinpoint some of the guys that we got on this team. Mm-hmm. And to win a Super Bowl, you need the sum of the parts. It's not one part, not one person. Yes, there's some guys that you can say, man, that hurts our team. But I take it for what San Francisco last year. They lost both of their quarterbacks, but they didn't come to the defeated attitude of saying we're going to go down.
Right.
They collectively got their team together and said we're a good football team, and we're not just one person that makes us a good football team. And I just want to caution the fans, because yes, the guys you're going to have to come in there, they're not going to be good as Diggs.
Not yet.
Diggs is an all-pro, top 3,
pro.
top 2 cornerback in
top
this league.
2. Mm-hmm.
Right. But the fact is, these guys the sum of the parts, and these guys can play. They may get some balls caught on, but they may make some plays as well. I just don't want us to overreact to get a touchdown on them and say, they not, because that's just football. Injuries is a part of football. But I think the Cowboys have built this defense to say this is the sum of the parts. And if we thought as Cowboy fans that we were going to go and win the Super Bowl like we're going to do, without any adversity or just a clean slate, I tell you that's only in PlayStation football that you can go through the whole year and not worry about guys getting hurt, getting tired, or not playing well. So we still have a great football team. Now the pundits are going to rip us, and don't fall into the trap. But I believe this defense, the sum of the parts, are great. And McCarthy and this staff have showed you over and over again, without our tackles, still won 12 games, and we thought we should have went to the Super Bowl last year. the year before with no defensive ends for about 4 or 5 weeks. Still got 12-5. People thought we should go to the Super Bowl. Again, the sum of the parts and the coaching staff, this is where they get their money from, of devising plans to protect players' weaknesses and enhance their strengths. And these guys, we got the Nashawn Wright that never did play bad, but he just didn't have no place he could get in at. So these guys got an opportunity to step on this field, and some of this defense will do well. As we watched in the preseason, we was impressed by our defense, and it was a second and third string. These guys are going to get the know-how, and this is where Gilmore is going to come in, not for his play, but his knowledge that he's going to give these young guys to get them through this. And as we go, as these guys build confidence, we're going to still have a number one defense if we do the things that puts us together, physicality, and we play attention to the details. We're going to be a number one defense, and we're going to play very well. So let's don't jump off the ledge because a guy got hurt. This is football. That's the life of the game that we play, boss. You played it. You've seen it. Injuries are unavoidable. You can't avoid them.
Yep.
They're going to happen. So you just have to continue to play.
Yep.
You have to get through the adversity. And the judgment of a great team is not standing on the mountain. It's what difficulties they had to climbing the mountain.
Right.
And I think we can climb the mountain. I just wanted to get on, boss, and I wanted to show you that I'm working on getting my background together for the show, man.
Yeah.
And listen, man.
Look good, coach.
Check this out. I'm about to get on this road, man, for to get to bed so I can get on this road in the morning to get to Alabama to lay my uncle to rest. But, man, I'm going to be back Sunday, and we're still going to put up a great performance, and these young guys are going to show us. But we need, as a Cowboy nation, to surround these guys and not denigrate them and talk about what they is and ship them out. We need to get on board with them because these guys they got to go through their growing pains, but they done went through some growing pains. Some of these guys have been in the league 3-4 years. They are ready to play, and stars are made when their opportunity comes.
Appreciate it, coach.
Salute. Cowboy Nation.
Salute.
Thank you, boss.
Y'all clap it up for his background. Coach got it looking good. I like that, man. Coach out there putting in work. What's up, JC? I see you in the building, man. JC Cowboys Network in the building. What's up, OG? Yeah, man. So, all right. So, yeah, man. So let's get to these phones, man. We want to hear from y'all now, man. We gonna open up these phones. Oh, shit. Let's get it. All right, hold on real quick. I already got the phones on. Let me see. Here we go. Oh. Y'all already in here. Coach Q up in here. I like that, Coach. Coach be cheap. That's how to do it. I ain't even put the number up here. Coach up in here. That's what I'm talking about, Coach. Coach like say, I already know the business. I say, yeah, I'm going to mute y'all for a second.
All participants are.
I'm going to let it fill up. But good job, Coach Marv. We appreciate that, man. I really do. All right, so I see y'all coming in the building, man. So yeah. So we got One-Handed Bandit, Chris 214, Coach Q, Tyreek. We got the normals. We ain't got no new booties. That's cool. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna let a few more people coming in. And then I'm gonna hang up. Not hang up, I'm gonna lock the phones. All right, because I got some film breakdowns that I'm working on. So I gotta finish those film breakdowns so I can't have too many people up in here. So I'm gonna count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm locking these phones. All right. So we got a lot of calls on now. Hold on. I see y'all called in there. What? I'm trying to lock this meeting. Wait. It's not letting me lock. Oh, I can't lock it. Oh, it's filling up. Oh, y'all. Oh, it's not locking. Listen, y'all, it's already too many people in here. I'm not gonna take all these calls. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. All right, let me see. It's not letting me lock it. Hold on real quick. All right, so I'm gonna go and take these calls. Here we go. So I can't lock the phones today. Y'all don't have me in here all day. Let me put up a timer then, because it's already like a lot of people. But these are good people. I know most of the people that call.
The conference has been locked.
And now you go finally lock you. It took about 30 minutes for that to happen. All right, it's all good. All right, here we go. Let's get to these phones.
Piling paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Let's go. All right, give me a second, man. Let's get these phones kicking. Let's kick it. I'm gonna put y'all on a 2-minute timer because we got a lot of y'all in here today. All right, here we go. 208. You are live. You live. See, 208. You live. I gotta hang you up. Hold on, let me make sure it's not me. It might be me. Hold on real quick. Hello? Hold on. That might have been me. Hold on. Damn. Okay. 757.
Boss, what up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, for sure. Hey, I just wanted to hear your thoughts on how our team motto this year, the Carpe Omnia, how that would translate to losing such a big piece in our on this strong defense. To be honest, I haven't really heard anybody on the team voice what I imagine like seeing everything actually means. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's soft, but it just hasn't really, like, especially with the image of the Sheik guy, you know, so like he out there taking everything like no mercy. I'm not sure the whole background, but I just wonder how you feel about like the meaning behind that and how it would translate to losing a key piece and what might be the mentality of the team moving forward.
Man, spell that for me. Spell it for me.
Yeah, CARPE and then OMNIA, Carpe Omnia.
Yeah, okay.
See, that's ball. He said, look, let me look it up first. That's why I love you, man.
Yo, man, yeah, and I'm not gonna cap, bro. I ain't got time to fake. You feel me?
I love you so, Boss Cowboy, baby.
Hey, what you thought I was for the cap or something, hey, bro? I ain't
never
gonna do that, bro.
Cafe Omnia.
Spell it for me first before I start. You feel me? I said, let's spell it, bro. Spell it. Shit.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm looking at it.
I'm gonna go out the way so I can catch you on the. I'm gonna catch you on the stream, man. I'm gonna hang up, but I appreciate you, bro.
I'm gonna take it right now.
All right, now.
All right, man. So it pulled right up, and so I can talk about it. So with the season officially kicking off in 4 days, head coach Mike McCarthy revealed the team's 2023 theme on Wednesday morning as the phrase Carpe Omnia, hopefully I said it right, meaning seize everything, which is the key. So what I like about it, man, is you know, seize everything. And Landlord was saying it today. I didn't know why Landlord was saying that, but now I know. I actually got educated on this just right now. But that's why he was saying they want it all. So basically, it's like, I like the fact that we being greedy. I'm going to just say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that he basically saying take everything, take no prisoners. He basically putting in them, in my opinion, kind of like a take mentality, a war mentality. and he want them to be takers. So, like for instance, one of the things I was saying about the Arizona Cardinals is, and the former Cowboys, is it was too many times it was games that we supposed to win that we would lose, or it would be close. And the teams that we supposed to lose to, all of a sudden we would get Cowboy magic, and we would open up and beat those teams. One of the real signs of a real championship team is, do you beat the teams you're supposed to beat, especially the ones you're supposed to beat handily? Because if you do, and you do it consistently, that means that you have a mentality of playing football. You're not the type of team that rest on your laurels. You're not the type of team that get the big head over wins. You just consistently like to whoop people. One of the things Big Game James said to kind of made me buy into this seize everything type of thing and his mentality is first of all, your leaders like that. So Micah Parsons is like that more than anybody. He got like such a relentless, infectious, nasty, no quit, greedy attitude in a good way, that type of stuff go rub off. So seize everything is just the mentality to me that they look like they trying to walk in, and I really do think they walking in there too. So very good question, man, and very good call. So let me take this next call. (916), you live. 916.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you.
Fantastic. First of all, I'd like to say I appreciate the calls, appreciate the work that you do. Been listening a long time. I normally don't, type anything into the chat. I just listen because y'all got the real. That's how I look at it, point blank, period.
Man, I appreciate
it. Now, to the question at hand. No problem. So the question at hand is Trevon Diggs. Yes, this is going to suck. Yeah. But have we forgotten who we got?
Yeah.
We have Bland.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have Dan Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
We have Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
And our offense hasn't even heated up yet.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to suck. But at the same time, who are we? We the Cowboys. We got this.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I believe that our back end and the talent that we brought in will suffice.
Yeah. Me too.
And that's all I got to say about that, boss.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Go Cowboys all day.
What's your name, man, so I can lock you in? Oh, man, he left. But that's how to do it, man. That's a respectful call. What he was doing on that is obviously respecting the other callers. And then DeShannon, you don't, if you in a call queue, because see, DeShannon, this is a good dude right here. DeShannon, he backed out of the call because he said he wanted to respect the other people that was waiting. If you get in, don't get out. Because see, if I lock you in, that means I'm committed to doing the show content with you. And plus, our conversations are so rich, DeShannon, that it's actually a disservice for me and you to always talk privately. You want to be able to put our conversations in the public because they're rich and it puts the ideas out there. So if anybody is ever in the call queue, don't get out of it for the other people. You've earned the right to be in there. You called in, you did your part. So you go get your time. And a lot of the people that's still in the call queue right now, they are the type of people that know that their voice matter and are not afraid to put their ideas out there. So I'm just letting everybody know, call in, especially if you got something to say that you think will make us better. Real talk. And don't get back out the call queue. And I mean that in love. All right, One-Handed Bandit. He one of those killers. So One-Handed, what's on your mind, bro?
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
All right, but I just wanted to say I'm not worried at all. Especially with Jordan Lewis. If it was Anthony Brown in the place of Jordan Lewis, I'd be more worried about the third corner, especially with coming off of the ACL. But man, these boys can play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all Darren Bland and Jay Lou need to understand is that because Trayvon's gone, especially Darren Bland, is they're going to try to test you a lot.
Yeah.
And as long as Darren Bland understands that, he's going to make QBs pay.
Right.
He's going to make them pay. You want to talk? He just goes Diggs out. Oh, let me snag this pick. Let me bat this ball down and show you that I'm the man. I'm the guy that's going to seize this moment to be a starter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just goes back to Overshow. He got hurt, and then Marquise Bell came in, and he's been balling out. He's seizing his moment. And, there's been a lot of Super Bowl winners who have had big injuries and still won a Super Bowl. Yeah. Look at KC. It wasn't really an injury thing, but their secondary was young, and they were still able to get it done against a dominant Eagles offense.
Right.
Last year. So I'm still on this wagon that we can win a Super Bowl as long as no more huge injuries come, knock on wood. But yeah, thanks for taking my call, man, because I just wanted to get that out there. I'm not too worried at all.
Yeah, and man, good call, one-handed as always, man. I appreciate one-handed, man. One-handed be bringing that thunder real talk. One-handed, one of the best, and he's very active on Twitter as well. Somebody said San Fran 17, Giants 12. But guess what they gonna say? They ain't gonna say with them, oh, it's just the Giants. They ain't gonna say that. That ain't gonna even happen. All right, here we go. Taking another call. Chris 214. We got you on, big dog. What you got?
What's going on, boss? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound good. How I sound?
Oh, you good.
What's on your mind, bro?
All right, so man, how do you feel about now? I know they already done came out and said that Bland is going to be out to the outside. How would you feel if they keep Bland in the slot and they slide Jordan Lewis to the outside? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. That's a hard one. That's a hard question. That really is, bro. I ain't never been stumped like that. See, because I see where you're going with this. Because Jordan Lewis played great when he played on the outside. He played great. The problem is that was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But I see what you're thinking, bro. And Bland, he's solid in that slot. So what you thinking, and it's a good thought, put strength where it played good before. Bland played real good in the slot, and Jordan Lewis played real good on the outside. My only problem with your thought is that it was a long time ago when Jordan Lewis played on the outside corner. So I answer that question like this. It could be Dan Quinn experiment time. What did Dan Quinn always say? You don't know until you do it. Dan Quinn is that dude that'll do it though. So I would answer your question and say this. Put it on tape. Let's grade it then. You know what I'm saying? But my starting package right now, I will go out there right now with Bland on the outside and put Jordan Lewis on the inside. But I am very much with Dan Quinn going into his experimentation mode and saying, you know what? For the third and fourth quarter, we go try Jordan Lewis on the outside. We just want to see it. Oh, okay. My boy Chris 214 said he had to hang up. Hey, Chris. Hey, no problem, Chris. No problem. What's your thoughts on that, bro? Did I lose you? Hold on real quick. Did I lose you? Hello? Hello? Hold on real quick. Hello? Man, hold on. I hope I ain't lose all these calls. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all know this stuff is technical. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think it died. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me reboot this. Yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, it did die. That's what happened. All right, hopefully y'all still in here. Okay, y'all still in here. Good.
There are 3 participants in the conference.
All right. Whew. Man, this stuff is buggy. All right, hold on, y'all. All right. Well, so it knocked you. Now you still on, Tyreek. You still on. You still in here, big dog. Y'all give me 1 second, man. This thing is just very buggy. I'm sorry. It's just. Hold on real quick. Give him. Man, y'all give me 1 second, man. My phone is bugging. Give me 1 second, because I'm looking at it. I'm trying to unmute you, Coach Q, Pastor Teff, and Tariq. I'm trying to unmute y'all, but just like it took all day. All right. I might have to do the old school. You know what I might have to do, y'all? I might have to do the old school, turn it off and turn it back on. Hold on real quick. You know that always works. It works every time. Hold on, y'all. Man, god dog, man, what y'all want? Y'all see how determined I am, though? I'm a very determined person, man. I don't quit. I'm just what it is. All right, hold on real quick. I might have to restart my phone. So y'all just be patient, man. Y'all hang out with your boy as I'm trying to fix these phones, because I really want to hear from Tyreek, Pastor Teff, and Coach. Because I know they got some thoughts on this. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna restart this. Hold on real quick. Let me try again. Hold on, y'all. Okay.
There are 3 participants in the conference. The conference has been locked.
Coach Q,
Please
you
announce
on.
yourself.
Coach Q, you on?
What's up, boss?
What's up? Y'all clap it up for Boss for not quitting, though. Hold on real quick, Coach. I got to clap it up for myself, man. I be fighting through this stuff. Let me clap it up for myself. You know what it is. Sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back. You feel me? Pat yourself on the back. All right, let's go.
Good job, son.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, so I just want to tell Cowboys Nation, if you wonder if Bland can play outside, you have to remember he played outside in the 2 most high pressure games he can play. He played in the Tampa playoff game. He played in San Fran. He shut down Godwin. Go look at the film. I think I'm lying. And when we played San Fran, we had him a Debo. Why? He does good with big wide receivers. So Cowboys Nation, calm down. We have seen this before. He had proven to us in the playoffs when to go home that he can play outside against the best of the best. So guess what? When you play Philly, you already know who he's going to guard. He's going to guard A.J. Brown. Why? Because he does a great job of guarding bigger wide receivers. If you don't believe me, go look at the Seattle preseason game. Who was he guarding? Metcalf, what his name is. He guards bigger wide receivers. Dan Quinn knows what he's doing. Why? Because he knows he's a sure tackler and he's a ball hawk. So everybody talking about only what he's going to do, you must not be Cowboys fans or you forgot that at the highest level that he was locking down receivers. Yeah. Last time I checked, San Francisco scored another 20 points.
Right.
Last time I checked, they scored them points. Why? Because we turned the ball over on our side of the ball. It wasn't because they drove it down our throats. And last time I checked, Debo, I think had maybe 19 yards. Boss Cowboy, you can check that out for me.
Yeah.
So, guys, chill. This guy can play. We know he can play. Gilmore can play. Easy can play. J. Luke can play. And all our safeties can play. I mean, guys, when I say we're loaded, we loaded.
We loaded.
So, calm down, breathe, and listen. You don't have to trust me and Boss. Go look at the games. Go look at Bland against Evans, against Godwin, against and against the big dude, whoever his name is, Debo. Go look. If you think I'm lying, you have to trust me. You have to trust Boss. As Boss always say, go look and check yourself.
Yeah,
verify.
verify.
Good, guys.
Go verify. I always say that.
And number two, guys, don't let no one tell you that San Francisco is better than us. They're having problems with the Giants.
Yep.
The best way you can tell how teams pair up is just light competitions. Light competition. We did 40-0 against the Giants. Listen, Boss Cowboy told y'all the truth. That's a playoff team.
Yep.
I mean, it look like it. This is not a fluke how they play against San Fran. We be a good team. Don't let the media tell you something different. That's a good team.
Yeah.
Stop it, guys.
Yeah.
Trust your eyes.
Yeah.
Now, it's been a long time since you did somebody so bad, but trust your eyes and listen. The Giants' defense is good. If y'all listen to the show, Boss Cowboy show, he told y'all the Giants' offense suck, but their defense legit.
Yeah.
So yes, they're gonna give Brock Purdy and the boys problems. So guys, don't listen to the mainstream media. Listen to new media. You'll be okay. But I just want to give some encouraging words to the Cowboys Nation because for some reason, maybe because it's been 27 years, the Cowboys fans, they forget about history. They forget about when our players play. And they're like, I don't know how you would do the outside. What are you talking about? You do play 2-4 games in the playoffs.
Yeah.
On the outside.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say, Bob. Like I said, I just want to give some energy and give some facts. And so, I know maybe you have more new Cowboy fans. Guys, if you want some encouragement, go watch them playoff games and get them primetime wide receivers. Boss, last time I checked, all four of the wide receivers that he went in the playoffs, or like in the top 25 in wide receivers.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like he was going to get any slouches.
Right.
And oh, by the way, last time I checked, Tom Brady is still a good quarterback.
Yeah.
And last time I checked, you can say what you want to about Brock Purdy. He's still a top 15 quarterback. He ain't no slouch either. That's all I got to say, boss.
Man, good call, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Good call, coach. All right, so we got two more. Man, we appreciate y'all so much, man. We got Pastor, we got you on. Pastor, you straight? I know you said that you hurting. How you feeling, Pastor?
I'm good, man. I was just, I was leaving church today, and as I get in my car, I always go to YouTube, to try to listen to some of the podcasts, and especially you and Boss Man, because I love, both you and Landlord, man. But
yeah,
I saw Landlord posted it. I was like, man, this can't be real.
Yeah.
But then when it happened, I was like, oh, well, it comes along with the territory. Diggs is irreplaceable.
Yeah.
But we got the young guns to do it. I wouldn't be surprised if Will McClay is still looking.
Yeah.
And we seek to make a move. But if it were up to me, just me personally, I would keep Bland on the inside, and I would move Izzy out there, man, because Izzy is a dog. And I remember how Izzy was carrying receivers across the field, particularly Chris Godwin. And the times that I've seen Bland on the outside, I saw him give up that touchdown to Julio Jones, and even we played the preseason, I see him getting beat deep more so. He can play with stuff in front of him. But tracking the ball and going deep, from what I've seen, he's wrestled with. And I think that when we are faced opposing quarterbacks, they're going to try to go deep on us with that on the other side.
Yeah.
And I just think Izzy would be a better option because he's so versatile and he's long. And he's used to getting that type of coverage because, remember, he played opposite J.C. Horn at South Carolina.
Yeah, he
and
has
folks want to go on at J.C. Horn, so he's used to getting that smoke.
He has 6
and I think that he would be good there, but not to say that Bland wouldn't be bad. I just think
that's
Bland
a great
showed
idea.
us that he's better suited for.
It's a great idea
for that nickel man. Even though we got Jordan Lewis,
right? That's a great idea.
But I'd be interested to see what happens.
Yeah, this sound like this is one of those Dan Quinn got experiment, right? So we go through maybe an experimentation phase, and I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? Play with it, Dan, until you figure it out. Let's put it on tape. Let's grade it. Let's judge it fairly, and let's move on with the best man. That's what it is, you know. But I love your idea, Pastor. Great thought on that. Especially because, you know, your outside guys are gonna get tested a lot of times vertically, and it's hard for a quarterback to throw over a 6'4" dude. It's hard, you know. So very good thought on that, Pastor. You got anything else? Pastor, you still with me? I hope my man. Oh God, please don't let this be my phone again. Hold on. Yes, it was my phone. I'm gonna get better, y'all. But at least we still got people in the queue.
There are 2 participants in the conference. The conference has been locked.
Yeah, I like
Please
that.
announce yourself.
Tyreek. Oh,
What's up?
what's going on?
What up, boss?
What's going on? Pastor, I messed
I'm
up.
cool, man. I'm cool, man.
Hold on real quick. I hung up Pastor. So, Pastor, my fault on that. That was my fault. Because I asked him real quick that he have anything else, and then my phone started tripping. I'm pretty sure he was getting ready to cook. But go ahead, Tyreek. I just wanted to say that because, you know, he probably listened. I wanted him to know what happened on him cutting out.
You going in now, boss.
You can't hear me? What about now? Can you hear me now?
It's like I hear you 1 minute and then the next one I'm not hearing you.
Okay,
A little bit.
You just talk then. You talk. Go for it. You talk.
You
Go.
hear me?
Yes. Go.
Huh?
Yes. Go. Mm-hmm. Yes. Go.
Yeah, I can't hear you like that. I can't hear you,
Tyreek.
boss.
See, it's these phones. Hold on real quick. I might be able to call him personally. I think I got Tariq's personal number. See, I'm cool like that where I'll call you directly. Hold on. Let me see if I got my boy Tariq number. I'm almost certain I do, because I know we done talked on the phone before. Tariq, call my personal line, bro. They say I was sounding like a robot. Okay, I see what's going on. I know exactly. I got a short. I got a short in my. Yeah. It's what it is, y'all. Tyreek, hold on real quick. I'm gonna try again, Tyreek. Give me 1 second. I see what's going on. My app keep going out. Y'all give me 1 second. Tyreek.
There is 1 other participant in the conference. The conference has been locked.
Tyreek.
Please announce yourself.
Tyreek.
Hello?
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, go for it. Speak your mind.
All right, man. All right, boss. Yeah, man. So all the Cowboy fans, man, hold it down, man. I'm gonna tell you one thing that I always heard on Boss Show, and it always keeps me going. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. So if you want to switch up now that Diggs is going for the season, get off the bandwagon.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up.
Two Cowboy fans that's gonna hold it down through thick and thin. We lost a all-pro player. We understand that. That's a part of the game. It's a physical game. We understand that. For the ones that know, we know. So for the ones that's not locked in, it's time for y'all to the exit stage left. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of here. We don't need none of the fair weather fans or
if we locked in, ain't no switching up.
Not down with us, rolling with us. Hey man, my heart dropped when I seen that today. I didn't expect to see that today when I looked on the internet, when I looked on YouTube. And I'm heartbroken, but at the same time, the show must go on.
Yeah.
I think we got good players on this team. Like you guys been saying, we build depth over time, so we pretty much good. Next man up attitude has to be on deck. If we could.
Oh, I see what's going on. They saying, oh, Tyreek, I'm gonna get you right back because you was cooking. You was cooking. I see what's going on. They saying, okay, I see what's going on. Okay, so they saying it's the internet. Because I'm taking this through my Wi-Fi. I still got a film session to do. Hold on real quick. Tyreek, I'm trying to get you back. All right, Tyreek.
There is one other.
All right, Tyreek, give me 1 second. I think you right back. Tyreek.
Please announce yourself.
Tyreek. 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 Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you a little bit now.
Go for it. Keep going, cause you was cooking. You was cooking. Go for it.
Yeah, man. But that's basically. Ooh, wait. I just want to say this one part. I'm getting up off the phone, man. What Pastor just said, I agree with him, man. I don't want to move. I don't want to move Bland. I want to put what's my man's name? Damn, I just forgot his name. Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about, man.
Izzy?
Guy from last year. What's his name?
Izzy?
Huh?
Izzy? You talking about Izzy?
I can't even hear you, boss, man. I might just, huh?
It's one of them days.
Yeah, I can't even hear you, boss, man. I'm gonna jump up off here, man. But yeah, I agree with Pastor though. That sounded great.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get up off here, Cowboy Nation. Yeah, I'm gonna get up off here, man. Cowboy Nation, let's hold it down. It's a bad loss, but wait, we gotta do what we gotta do, man. All right.
Man, I apologize about the phones, y'all. It's just one of them days, man. Sometimes Murphy Law do that. You know, sometimes Murphy Law do that. So, you know, y'all go see. If any one of y'all ever jump into this, you go see, man. Even though sometimes things look like it's flowing well, sometimes it's just chaos and you got to be able to work through it. Just what it is. It's part of streaming, especially when you're trying to do a high level production. When you're trying to do a high level production, of course it's gonna be bugs because you're doing a lot. You carrying a lot. You got a lot of stuff working through a computer. So it's just what it is, man. It's just, you know. But I just wanted to give y'all my 2 cents because I'm gonna tell y'all, usually on Thursdays evenings, I don't even do content. You know, I don't. You know what I'm saying? We got us another super chat from the Shannon. He said, "Boss, Cowboy fans, relax. Our balls are 2-3 deep almost everywhere." Agree. 47 guys playing together can't be beat. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like it's bad. It's bad, but it's not something that's as bad as other teams. Like, you know, we just and I also understand the anxiousness of Cowboy Nation. I understand why this hurt. I'm not gonna beat y'all up for being hurt by this or being kind of disheartened by this. I get it, especially when you saw how that defense was rolling. You know what I mean? Like, and a key guy on defense goes out. It hurt. I get it. So like I said before, I'm not rushing any of y'all to get over this. You know, because sometimes one of the rudest things we can say is get over it. You know what I mean? Like, people get over things sometimes at their own time. And it's not for me to rush you through your pain. You know, I'm just giving y'all my perspective of how I get through it. And so what I try to do is I still try to keep my cornerback mentality. One thing they used to always tell us as cornerbacks must have a short-term memory. And I try to take that in life, because we go get hit in life. Stuff go hit us hard, sometimes out the blue. And the longer we stay down, the longer we don't make the next play in life. But if I can get hit, or if I can get a touchdown scored on me, or if I can go through an ACL and I shake myself out of it and say, all right, what's the next play? Let's go. What's the next play? Let's go. Then I can make the next play, whatever it is in life. And see, some of y'all like look at even Deion Sanders. Why do you think Deion Sanders the way that he is? He still has a cornerback mentality. This man had, you talking about the best athlete to ever play. Deion Sanders was the best athlete ever in the world. There is no athlete, period, that was ever as good as Prime. And when I say athlete, I ain't just talking about fast. I'm talking about a guy that can do multiple things. That's a real athlete to me. You're an athlete when you can play multiple positions. Prime play, pump return, kickoff return, receiver in the modern NFL, cornerback, and professional baseball, and had world-class speed. Not just good speed, world-class speed. And this man had to have a toe amputated. Do you see him walking around feeling sorry for himself? He had that same cornerback mentality. He said, yeah, cut it off so I can go ahead and get to work. So I'm going to give this 10 seconds of my time in terms of pain. I'm going to give it 10 seconds. Next play. Next man up. So anyway, man, it's your boy Boss Cowboy Sports, man. Y'all be on the lookout for more film sessions that we got coming. And it was multiple toes. Appreciate that, Mercedes. Thank you for the correction. Multiple toes on Deion. Coach Prime. Appreciate that. Y'all keep me tight. I really appreciate that. But I just want to explain that, man, so that we can kind of sleep better tonight at least. I want y'all to sleep good. And I still want y'all to enjoy the season. I do. I want to enjoy the season. And I want us to continue to lock our arms and enjoy this. Like, enjoy this whole road, man. Let's rock out, man. This is Cowboy Nation, man. We ain't gonna get we don't get shook. We don't get shaken. We fighters. Every one of us. Yes, we got hit today right across our chin. But we ain't going nowhere. We ain't stopping. It ain't no quit. It's Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matter. Let's go.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Look, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the 2nd grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Look, dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Niggas hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, green to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat.